helping students with this rather difficult tracing turtle graphic worksheet 3 as presented to mostly ninth graders here at Wyomissing. You need to sketch the output of this Python code without the benefit of nice, neat grid paper or graph paper. If you're under time pressure, you might have to think things out this way. So looking at the first line of code here, import turtle, we've explained that in previous videos. Pen equals turtle.turtle, that just gives you a pen object, it's called, with which you can draw on the screen. And the first meaningful line of code, go to negative 30, 100. Well, you should know that the x-axis is horizontal, and that negative 30 means negative 30 on the x-axis. So just find a spot where you think you're at about negative 30, like say there. Then the 100 means vertically, because it's the y-axis. Well, let's just say that the 100 would be up here somewhere. So here horizontally, but here vertically, I'll make a nice thick dot right there. That's the point, negative 30, 100. See, I don't have time necessarily to pull out a ruler and make a piece of graph paper. If this were a timed test, or maybe to get a job at Amazon or Google, you might have to do this in an interview in a speed situation. So that's the point, negative 30, 100. Oh, the point 0, 0, which is where a turtle starts, that would be down here, relatively speaking. And because the pen was down, we now have a line that went from there to there. So this is the point 0, 0 where all the fun started. And then that latter point was the point that drew that. The next point, 30, 100. Well, 30 on the x-axis would be the same distance to the right of this dot as we went to the left to get to negative 30. So I'm estimating that span of what looks like an inch would be about there. The second point, 100, notice, is the same second point that was. So vertically speaking, on the y-axis, I should stay lined up with that dot, that 100 up and down. So we've now connected that piece. 60, 0. 60 is twice 30. So if this was the point 30, 0, then 60 would be, well, that much further over here, about another inch. And 0 on the y-axis is parallel to this 0. So it lines up perfectly. If I had a piece of graph paper, I could prove it to you, but just with number sense, that's the way it works. Then 90, 100 would be the point, well, further over here by 30, 90, 100 would be perfect. Hey, it's the letter W. I don't have time, the bell's about to, oh no, I have another whole minute left in this class period. So labeling these points, I have 60, 0, and right here would be 90, 0. Now, if you need graph paper, then use it. But if you're in a time situation where graph paper is not available, I hope you could sketch something out like this relatively accurately. There's an answer to number 1. I think all the other ones are either letters or digits. Don't go yet.